Welcome to the channel, Stories of the Mindful Mouse. Please subscribe to our channel and like the video if you enjoy it. I now invite you to a story titled A Day for Puzzles. One Sunday morning, the three sibling mice, Lala, Bobo, and Kiko, decided it was a perfect day for staying inside and doing puzzles. They lived in a cozy little hole under the oak tree, which was warm and inviting. Bobo and Kiko each had their favorite puzzle. Bobo's puzzle was bright and colorful, filled with pictures of a carnival with balloons, clowns, and a big, shiny Ferris wheel. Kiko's puzzle was a beautiful forest scene, lush green trees, and animals like deer and rabbits peeking through the foliage. "Let's see who can finish their puzzle first," Kiko suggested enthusiastically. "Okay," Bobo agreed, though he was already eyeing the TV remote. He loved watching his favorite cartoon, The Adventures of Mighty Mouse. They started their puzzles. Kiko was carefully finding each piece that fit into his forest. He was so focused you could almost hear the leaves rustle in his puzzle. Bobo, on the other hand, put a few pieces together, then suddenly remembered he had another puzzle of a spaceship. "Oh, I wonder where that spaceship puzzle is," he muttered, and scurried off to find it. When he came back, he had not only the spaceship puzzle, but also a comic book he found along the way. He read a few pages, laughed, and then remembered his carnival puzzle. "Oh no, I'm supposed to be finishing that," he exclaimed and rushed back. But as he sat down, his favorite show started on TV. Just 5 minutes, Bobo thought, and zipped off to watch. Meanwhile, Kiko completed his forest puzzle and started another one. This time, it was an ocean scene with colorful fish and corals. He worked with a smile, enjoying the quiet and his imagination swimming in the deep sea. Kiko's deep sea puzzle was like a treasure chest of colors deep under the water. The puzzle showed a magical place called a coral reef, where lots of colorful sea plants called corals grew. These corals were bright and cheerful, looking almost like a garden of flowers under the sea. They were orange, red, and blue, and they made the ocean look like a rainbow. Swimming around the pretty corals were fish of all shapes and sizes. There were tiny clownfish with bright orange and white stripes, playing hide-and-seek in the corals. A big, graceful fish with long, flowing fins, called an angelfish, swam by slowly, looking like it was wearing a beautiful dress. In the deep parts of the puzzle, where the water turned dark blue and almost black, you could see shadows of big sea creatures, like whales and dolphins. They looked mysterious and exciting, like gentle giants watching over the sea. Above all the fish and corals, you could see light coming down from the top of the water. The light made everything sparkle and shine like little stars in the water. Kiko's puzzle was a peaceful and happy picture of the deep sea, full of life and color. It was like looking into a different world, full of wonders and beautiful sea friends. Hours passed, and Lala came in. "Wow, Kiko, you've done so much," she praised, looking at his completed puzzles. Bobo's space was a different story. Puzzle pieces were scattered everywhere, some even flipped upside down. His carnival puzzle was half done, and he looked flustered. "Bobo, your puzzle looks like a tornado hit it," Lala giggled. Bobo frowned and started hurriedly trying to put pieces together. But then he noticed something terrible. "I'm missing the last piece, the one with the top of the Ferris wheel." He searched under the puzzle board, inside the puzzle box, and among the spaceship pieces. No luck. He checked under the TV, thinking it might have fallen when he was watching his show. Still no luck. "Help me, please," Bobo pleaded. Lala and Kiko came over, and all three started searching for the missing puzzle piece. They looked everywhere, behind the curtains, under the cushions, even in the comic book. Finally, exhausted, Bobo slumped down and sighed. That's when he noticed a tiny bump under the carpet. Curious, he lifted the corner and there it was, the missing puzzle piece. "I found it," Bobo cheered, and they all celebrated by finally completing the carnival puzzle together. Sitting back, Bobo looked at Kiko's puzzles and then his own. "You did great, Kiko. I kept getting distracted." Kiko nodded. It's easy to get distracted, but I find that when I finish what I start, I feel really happy. Maybe try one thing at a time? Bobo thought about it and realized Kiko was right. From that day on, Bobo decided he would try to stay focused, just like Kiko. And so the little mice learned that while fun things are tempting, finishing what you start brings its own joy and satisfaction. This is the end of the story. Now it is your time, little friend. As you go about your day, try to remember Bobo and his puzzle. Maybe you can think about times when you start many things but find it hard to finish them because something else looks more fun. It's okay to feel that way, but remember how happy Bobo felt when he finally finished his puzzle? Here's a little exercise you can do. Next time you start something, like building with blocks, coloring a picture, or putting your toys away, try to finish it before moving on to something else. You can even ask a grown-up to help you remember to finish what you started. I hope you have a wonderful day filled with fun and learning. And remember, finishing what you start can make you feel really proud and happy, just like Kiko with his beautiful puzzles. Have a great day filled with adventures, and don't forget to look for your own missing puzzle pieces along the way. Wishing you lots of smiles and happy puzzle solving. Your Mindful Mouse.